before you were accepted in the Mickey Mouse Club, because you were too young to add into the... What did you do in between? You went to New York. Did you leave your parents over here and just went there?
No, actually, I tried out for the Mickey Mouse Club when I was really young. I was like 8 years old. And the casting director was like, you know, she's too young, but I think she should go to New York and experience what it's like there. And my parents, I'm from a really small town, and they're like, well, we're just not going to pack our bags up and just go to New York. That's unheard of. So we waited like 6 months, and then we finally got the courage to go to New York. And my family went with me, and I was there for like a year. And that's when I auditioned again, like 2 years later for the Mickey Mouse Club, when I was old enough. That's when I got it, yeah.
Okay, and after that, you even did an audition. I read it, I don't know if it's true, for a girl group, Innocence or something like that?
Right.
And they didn't take you because you were too good?
No, that's not true.
Tell me the story.
No, that's not true. I actually, right when I went to Jive Records, the day after that, Innocence, there's a girl in Innocence, Nikki. She was one of my friends from the Mickey Mouse Club. And she was like, well, why don't you come up and visit me? I haven't seen you in so long. And they were trying to get a girls group together. But I wasn't really for sure if I was going to do the group because I knew that I was probably going to get signed to Jive. So I went up there and I met him, and then the day after that I was like, look, I can't be in the group because I just got signed to Jive and I want to go this way instead of being in the group. So it wasn't even like I was with the group for a while. So.
Do you know what happened with the group or not?
No, I'm not really sure. Actually, I was in Florida a while back and they were there. So, and I got to see them. They're really cool.
Let's talk about the album, Baby One More Time. It's your debut. You even write some songs on it, or helped writing them. Or, no, I'm so curious, it's not on the album.
No, it's not. Actually, sometimes, which is going to be the second single, I wrote the B-side on that, and I'm so curious.
So why is that not on the album?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You're weird. You tried really hard. This is a really good song, put it on the album. Okay, you work with Max Martin and Eric Forrest White. How was it to work with such a big name?
They're both incredible. I actually worked with Eric Foster right when I got signed, and we just worked so well together. And that's when Jive realized, you know, we have something here, and this material is really good. And then Max Martin came along, and that's when I flew to Sweden. It was my first time to be out of the country, so I was just like, oh, I was so excited. And it was really, really nice. And I love Sweden. Everything is so beautiful, but I didn't get a chance really to see that much of Sweden because I was in the studio working all the time. So, but we went over there, and I was only supposed to do like 2 songs, but I ended up doing half the album. So, because me and his crew, we worked so well together.
So how big is your influence on a debut album? Can you say anything, or?
Like, what do you mean? Who are all my influences and everything?
No, the influence on the album for yourself. Can you say I want like this, or I want like that?
Oh yeah, definitely. When I first got signed, actually I thought we were gonna go towards the type of music that is more like Natalie Imbruglia. But then we started being in the studio, and pop music was just more me because I was able to dance to it, and it was just a lot of fun. And like if the words were too adult, sometimes I would just be like, no, that's not me. Or if they were too cheesy, I'd be like, no, please, no. So
and they listen to you.
Yeah, totally.
So it's not that they create an image like Britney Spears and you have to follow them. And that's great. Yeah. Because you hear it all the time. It's such a shame because you're very young and you have to experience it yourself. So how does it feel to have written history already?
Well, when they told me about the album going to #1 in the U.S., I was so overwhelmed. They called me, and I was like, called my mother, my grandmother. I was just like, oh, I was so excited. Because it's like my dream come true. This is all I've ever wanted. And for that to actually happen, I'm just like, oh, it's great.
But is it still important what your single or your album does in Europe? Now you've conquered America.
Yeah, totally. I want to be a success everywhere.
All over the world?
All over the world, yeah.
Do you have a favorite single on this album? Favorite number?
Well, I like From the Bottom of My Broken Heart. It's a ballad. I love this song because it's one of the first songs we did, me and Eric, when I first got signed. And I don't know, it's just a really nice song. And I like Born to Make You Happy. And of course, Baby One More Time.
There are a lot of songs on it. Why?
I don't know. I guess that's just something that kids my age we can totally relate to, and stuff that we dream about. The album's basically about love and life and partying.
So who do you think of when you're singing lyrics like "Want to Make You Happy" or "From the Bottom of My Heart"?
No one really. I guess this is like guy in my mind.
But what does he have to look like? I mean, do you have a perfect guy in mind, like maybe Brad Pitt?
Yeah, like Brad Pitt or
I can totally relate to that.
or Ben Affleck. I think he's a cutie. Those are really cute people to have in your mind, dream about.
So, do you see someone right now, or are you too busy?
I'm too busy. No, I don't have a boyfriend.
Do you have a private life? Well, you're still a child. We all child till 20, I believe. So, do you still have a normal life?
Yeah,
Can you still
yeah.
do nice things?
Completely. Like this weekend, I'll go out with my friends and we'll go to the show and we'll like go shopping, and it's completely normal still. Yeah, sometimes just when I go in the mall, sometimes I just need to wear a hat or something so kids won't be like. So.
Yeah, because you're very, very famous already. Also in New Orleans, because we went to the airport and someone asked me, "We're gonna visit Britney Spears." No, you're kidding me. Can you get me your autograph?
Are you serious?
Yeah, so you're a very big name all over the place.
Cool.
The next video sometimes it has to be postponed because of your knee.
Because of the knee. In like 2 weeks. I'm so excited. You don't understand. I'm just so ready to dance.
Yeah.
Like,
What kind of video will it be?
There will definitely be a lot of dancing. So that's why my knee has to be ready. And I'm dancing, and there's going to be a love interest. And I think the guy that's going to be the love interest. Have you seen Varsity Blues?
No.
Well, it's a movie in the U.S. I don't know if it's out overseas yet, but it's not James Vanderbilt. It's the hunk in the movie. His name's Paul Walker. He's really a cutie patootie. He's going to be the love interest. Yay!
Did you ask for, or?
My publicist kind of hooked it up, and I was like, of course, he's beautiful, of course, why not? So he's going to be in it, and hopefully, it's not definite yet. And this song, it's going to take place on a beach, so it's going to be fun.
Are you already working on another album? Because I read somewhere that it will be finished in the year 2000.
No, I haven't started working on it yet. I've got the tour in the U.S. and overseas, and after that, then I'll probably begin working on the next album.
And what are you going to do differently if you make a new album?
I'll probably stick to the same type of music, but it may, mature a little bit.
Okay, well, I wish you all the luck.
Thank you.
And you're very welcome in Holland
Oh,
when you're better. So I hope to
wait
see
to
you
come.
there
Yeah,
next time. Okay, Britney Spears from